Pickleball is a game of control, except sometimes…
Oh my goodness! And a paddle is in the crowd. Oh my!
Riley Newman lost his bat.
Oh my goodness!
It's a myth. Let's start with the paddle snap heard around the court. 2025 APP Sunmed St. Louis Open. Paris Todd and Riley Newman across from Georgia and J.W. Johnson. Quarterfinal action, fast hands, sharper tempers, and a crowd locked in. And then… crack. Riley Newman unfolds on a forehand, and the paddle just snaps.
Finally, oh my goodness!
Clean in half, mid-rally. The handle stays in his hand, the top half flies forward, landing right by the net. For a heartbeat, no one moves. The ball's still live until the ref waves it off. Was that not a kitchen violation? Yep, technically it is. The paddle landed in the non-volley zone. Automatic point. Congratulations, Riley, you just invented the world's most expensive boomerang. Newman just laughs, walks forward and scoops up the fallen half. Then, with a grin, he flips it into the stands, a spontaneous souvenir for one lucky fan. It wasn't a bad shot, it was physics waving the white flag. And if you thought that was bad luck, wait till someone actually aims for the crowd. Pickleball's first fine. De Villiers and Young versus Staxred and Tellez. Vulcan Indoor Nationals, hard court, echoing like a pressure cooker. The rally ends, frustration flashes, and DJ Young just detonates.
And that is it. And a paddle is in the crowd.
Not a toss, a missile. It sails toward the crowd. Fans duck on instinct, then one reaches up and snatches it from the air. Young freezes, hand raised in apology. He walks to the barrier, takes the paddle back, nods to the fan, humble, embarrassed, relieved it stopped there. Days later, the PPA makes it official. The first fine in professional pickleball history. DJ Young cited for on-court misconduct. Pickleball had its first fine and its first real outburst. That was chaos in uniform. The next one forgot the dress code. The Cincinnati Streaker.
Oh
Every sport has its traditions. Cincinnati's pickleball event just happens to wear less clothing. It all started back in 2022. Championship Court, the Johns Brothers mid-match at the PPA Baird Wealth Management Open. Everything's calm until a blur of skin and patriotism hits the floor.
Win by 2.
Black Speedo, army hat, flag mask. Pickleball's most unexpected side quest. The booth couldn't even fake professionalism.
Is that a first time for PPA? I think it's the first time for pickleball. That's how we know.
Security dives in, the crowd roars, and just like that, a legend's born. A year later, same event, same court, he returns.
Oh my! He's back!
He'd have gone for a three-peat in 2024 if the venue hadn't moved. That guy ran for attention. The next player ran out of options and still scored. Accidental soccer goal in pickleball. Nobody plans to score with their feet, but Zane Navratil did. Chicago APP Open. Yates Johnson moving too fast to track until one desperate lunge goes sideways. Navratil slides, misses the swing, and the ball ricochets off his shoe. Right foot, perfect angle, straight back over the net, and it lands in. Zane Navratil scored with his shoe. Somewhere, FIFA's taking notes. For a second, nobody breathes. Then, the booth cracks up.
That was incredible. It was so good they almost should allow it.
Yeah, I know, almost.
The crowd's laughing, the ref shaking his head. Navratil's just standing there, half grinning, half wondering if he's invented a new sport. It doesn't count, of course, But for one ridiculous second, pickleball looked a lot like soccer, and Zane made it work. One man scored with his foot, the next tried to one-up him with airmail, the paddle toss catch of the century. Riley Newman's paddle has a habit of taking flight, and in Atlanta, it almost took someone out. PPA Acrotech Open. Riley and Paris Todd facing Ben and Ann Lee. A tight rally, fast hands, everything in control until it wasn't.
Paddle face down just enough. Oh my!
Newman rips a two-handed backhand, and the paddle just launches, clean out of his hand, straight toward the stands. For a split second, you can hear the gasp, then applause. A fan catches it mid-air, right between two heads. Perfect catch, perfect chaos. Commentators can't believe it.
What a catch from the crowd.
Newman laughs, shaking his head like it's deja vu, because it kinda is. It's the second time he's lost a paddle like that. Only this time, the crowd made the highlight reel too. He lost the handle, but the fans won the moment. And if you didn't duck, hit subscribe. You'll need the reflexes for what's next. The AI-generated spin. Some rallies make sense. This one didn't. Austin Showdown. Matt Wright and Riley Newman against Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson. The rally looks normal at first. Baseline exchanges, clean resets, everything by the book. Then, the ball meets the paddle and decides it's done with reality. Not forward, not up, sideways, 90 degrees.
Oh my goodness!
The spin sends it shooting across the kitchen like it forgot what gravity is. J.W. Johnson, one of the fastest players alive, doesn't even move. Because what do you do when physics just quits? That wasn't a bad bounce. That was the ball saying, nah, I work for NASA now. The ball broke physics. The next call broke logic. The split-step stomp controversy. You'd think pickleball rules are simple. Keep it in, keep it fair. Then, Mesa happened. James Ignatowicz was doing what every pro does, split-stepping into position beside Leah Jansen during a dream breaker. Nothing weird. Until a ref suddenly shouts, the booth goes silent. Was it a foot fault? A distraction? A noise violation? Turns out, it was the stomp. Ignatowicz landed too hard, too loud. An aggressive split step, the ref called it.
Competitive everyone is, money growing in the sport, to leave any form of gray area.
For the next minute, nobody's sure what sport they're watching. Referees meet mid-court, commentators half laugh through disbelief. Finally, the call is overturned, but the damage is done. Pickleball now officially has a sound limit. Land too hard and you might get carded for enthusiasm. Funny thing though, a few matches later, someone ignores gravity altogether. The French girls reset. San Clemente MLP. The points pure chaos. Bodies flying, paddles flashing. Then, Ryler DeHart slips. He's down on the floor, flat on his back. Most players would bail on the rally right there. Not Ryler. He stretches an arm out, flicks the ball up, and drops it perfectly into play, like he meant to be there all along. The crowd gasps, then laughs. Even his partner, Connor Garrett, freezes mid-stride, half convinced he's watching improv. DeHart's already up, feet set, eyes calm. The next ball comes fast, and he unloads a smash that detonates the rally. Point over. For a second, silence. Then, the booth loses it.
Riley DeHart just went full, pay me like one of your French girls in the middle of that.
Ryler just grins and half poses, equal parts athlete and artist, breathing through the roar. Ryler's rally was art. The next one's customer support. The Great Deflating Ball Incident. Cincinnati Open. Ben Johns and Ann Lee Waters against James Ignatowicz and Anna Bright. Ignatovic hammers an overhead, pure speed, perfect contact, until the ball hits the court and just dies. No bounce, no spin, nothing. Ben raises his hand instantly. Challenge. On replay, you can see it. The ball literally collapsing on impact, air leaking out mid-flight like a slow-motion balloon pop.
There's a nice
Man,
hit
look
through.
at that.
Let's go. Looks like a dang MLB
I
hit.
know.
After video review, the call is overturned. The ball did deflate.
The booth can't believe it. Officials huddle, check the footage, and confirm it. Deflation mid-rally. Point replayed. Ann Lee had the swing, James had the power, but physics had other plans. The crowd laughs, and the sport officially logs its first broken ball call. Pickleball's newest stat: unforced puncture error. Pickleball's not the backyard game it used to be. It's faster, louder, meaner, and powdered. Because every time order tries to step in, chaos steals the paddle. And honestly, that's when it gets fun. Control's an illusion, and in pickleball, illusions don't last long. So stick around, subscribe, keep the rally alive, and brace for what's next. And if you think that was wild, click the video on your screen now. See you there.